Hello everyone, Sylvan Bell coming live from Sacramento, California, April 17, 2016, 2:30 in the afternoon. We're talking about the questions that you need to ask in the sales process, and typically pretty early. So one of the questions that you should be asking is, who is involved in this decision process? And there's a million different ways to ask this question. Who's involved? Who's paying the bill? Right? Whatever way you're going to ask it, whatever way that you need to get it out of your system and ask the question, you need to do. And a lot of times I'll write with salespeople and they're like, I can't ask that question. I'm going to get thrown out of the call. No, silly. You are not going to get thrown out of the call if you ask who's involved in the decision process. Because almost every time you're going to be like, well, I can make that decision. Cool, because there's two questions here. I'm going to help you out. There's really two. So you're okay to make this decision? Yeah, I'm the guy. I'm the dude. I can make this decision. All right, cool. So if it's like 50 grand, you're cool to make it? No, I got to talk to my whoever. I got to talk to my boss. I got to talk to my significant other. I got to talk to somebody else. Right then and there, real at the beginning of the sales call instead of the end of the sales call, that person cannot make the decision. So why not ask? Right? I do a lot of in-home sales training, and a lot of guys will say, oh yeah, I can make this decision. So I work with the salespeople, and they reply, cool. So you can make a $20,000 decision today? No. Is that how much one of these things cost? No, they could. Well, now you've conditioned them for price. Now you're up here, and you got some sort of price conditioning, and it's not a bad thing. Because here's the thing. There's a lot of buyers out there that mistrust salespeople because of some scumbag salespeople out there have done them wrong. So if you're doing the right thing, you're building rapport, you got a good product, a good service, a good widget, a good gizmo, you can ask these questions. And one of the things that I see people make a mistake of is they become too aggressive with closing, and they become way too overpowering. So it scares the person here from making a decision and going, I'm going to talk to you. They go, no, I'm not going to talk to you. So never condescending, never arrogant, never super jerky. You can have a slight edge, right? I believe that asking the tough question has a slight edge for you, and it really does help you out. So if you're asking, are you the decision maker? Can you make a $50,000 decision today? And I'm going to use a big number because I want them to be like, I didn't know it was going to cost this much. Or if they say yes, guess what? I'm going to hold them to it. Because if I get to the very end and I can't make that type of decision, I'm like, okay, what's changed? You told me earlier you could. Well, I was just lying. I'm like, do you really want to do business with somebody who's not going to be honest with you from the very beginning? I'm just asking you a question. Okay? Just figure out what you're going to do. Ask the tough question, who the decision maker is in whatever version or whatever format that you're going to do. You could spice it up. You could take some of it and ratchet it down. But you have to ask a question. Now, if you could do a small favor for me in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story. That'd be fantastic. To the right or to the left, there's a subscribe button. You know what you got to do. Yep, you got to subscribe. And then you can send it out to all your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Why not even LinkedIn? Sylvan Bell. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.